your first and last name and your work title? Spell it.
Robert Owens, Robert, Owens, and I'm a battalion chief with Henrico Fire.
Okay, can you just tell me a little bit about where we're at and what's going on?
Yeah, so we're over here in these apartments that was dispatched for a multi-family dwelling fire. The units arrived and found heavy fire showing from the balconies right behind me. And they initially went into a rescue mode, which means like unknown occupants if they were trapped or if any occupants were in the building. So they went into rescue mode. They searched all the occupancies. They tried to make an interior fire attack. They were pushed out by the fire conditions and by the structural conditions. So they moved outside, hit the fire from the exterior, knocked down a large amount of fire, and then went back inside and finished up the fire attack and the searches.
Okay, you were kind of saying the roof. Can you describe that a little bit?
Yeah, so did have heavy fire coming from the balconies, and it was extending to the roof, and the roof became unstable, so it did start to collapse, and the first-in-command officers pulled them out of the fire before it collapsed on top of them.
Okay, and any injuries, anyone hurt or at home?
No, ma'am. No, unknown if anyone was home at the time, but no injuries to any firefighters or any civilians at this point.
Okay, good. And kind of, you were saying earlier you guys will be out here for a while, just making sure. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be out here for a while, investigating the fire, looking for a cause and origin, and also overhauling the fire, looking for hot spots, making sure the building's safe to reoccupy on the other side of the building that was unaffected by fire. Like I said, looking for the cause and origin to see what caused the fire, and again, like making sure that the fire doesn't what we call a rekindle, start again, and we would have to come back.
Can you kind of, obviously this is insane to look at, can you kind of just describe what's happening, like what they're doing right now?
Yeah, so what they're doing right now is that they're overhauling specifically the roof area because that became very unstable, and so that stuff is sitting there smoldering and burning, and if we just leave it, one, it could fall down later, two, it could catch fire again, and so we want to make sure we get all that down, get down to the actual like bare bones of the building, and make sure that none of it is going to catch fire again. We're probably going to add some what we call Class A foam, which makes the water a little bit penetrate into the wood a little bit better and the structural members in order so that the fire doesn't start back up once we leave.
Do you know how many fire trucks responded?
So we struck a second alarm on this, and so it's probably close to 15 to 20 fire trucks, including the Metro Richmond Flying Squad, which brings their own vehicles for our rehabilitation. So it's probably somewhere close to like 20, 25.
Okay, and evacuations of the whole building, or how many?
Yeah, we did evacuate the entire building. We made sure that we had companies attacking the fire and searching the main fire area, and then we had other companies working on the other side. So if you look at it, it's got like two sides of the apartment. There's a stairway in the middle. So the side that was unaffected by fire, we had companies evacuating people, and then the side where the fire was on, we had companies doing a search in hostile fire conditions on that side of the building.
And then I think lastly, are you able to say yet, and maybe not, how many apartments were impacted?
Right now, 3 apartments. Right now, 3 apartments were affected. The ones I guess where you're facing the building to be to the right side. Those 3 apartments are definitely affected. The top floor and the middle floor, absolutely. The bottom floor, probably some water and smoke damage. And then the ones to the other side, maybe some smoke damage. So it definitely 3, but it could be 4 to 5.
Okay, and it's too early, I'm assuming, to say any type of.
Yeah, there's absolutely, we haven't even gotten into the investigative mode yet for our fire marshal's office. The fire marshal's office is here, but they haven't even started their cause and origin work because we're still overhauling the fire and making sure the building's safe for them to occupy it.
Okay, so does that mean the whole, like, or I guess when you find out if the building's safe, the apartments that weren't impacted